Texas. You have a foothold down there, it seems. 5 kids from the Lonestar State currently on your roster, and another one on the way.
Yeah, we're fortunate enough, obviously. My assistant, Chris Gerlison, his first job was in Texas. He worked 2 years down there, and he made great contacts, and we just dove into Texas, and we were fortunate to get some really, really good players. One of the reasons is, you know, John Beeline, the coach at Michigan, told me that when I first got the head coaching job here, there's 220 schools east in the Mississippi. There's 100 west. Go west. You know, go where people aren't, especially when you're trying to build a culture that's new. And the 5 guys we got, and the one we have signed next year, Preston Anderson, who probably is the highly touted of the guys in the program. You know, and he hasn't played yet for us, but it's just we're real fortunate, and we feel really good about it.
Sounds interesting, and I'm glad it's led to success for the Hawks. Let's take a look. The Texas connection.
Connecticut up here is big enough, like it's a county back in Texas.
5 Hawks have made the Texas two-step to tiny little Connecticut. And let's get one misconception out of the way right off the bat.
I'm a city kid, so now I'm an inner city kid, but everybody thinks, you know, we ride horses, you know, wear cowboy hats and all that, but it's nothing like that.
I've been asked if I have a horse, if I have a farm, but sadly I do not.
Up here, if I say y'all, people say I have a southern accent, which is ridiculous because I've never heard that once in my life before I got up here.
3 sophomores and 2 freshmen, Nwakamma, Wes Cole, Yolonzo II, Evan Cooper, and Antoine Burrell. They've all made the move north, and of course needed the requisite wardrobe additions.
One thing I learned up here is that a hoodie isn't a jacket. I mean, back home I thought a hoodie and a jacket were like the same thing, but a hoodie is a hoodie, a jacket's a jacket, and a coat's a coat. So I got 3 coats. I bought 3 coats. I have like 5 hoodies, just brace for the winter.
Warmer winter days are one thing all the players miss, and it's not hard to pinpoint a second thing: food.
The Mexican food, you know, the barbecue and all that.
Up here I haven't found much barbecue, but back in Texas the barbecue is just amazing.
Ribs, but barbecue, Mexican food, like all that.
Oysters and clams.
Their impressions of their new northern neighbors do differ a bit.
People in the South, I'm not, hi, how are you doing, and all that. So up here, I try to do that, and people just look at me and don't say nothing, and I'm just like, okay.
Awesome people, I can't complain at all.
Some of the Texas 5 actually crossed paths before joining forces in college. In fact, Wes Cole and Evan Cooper were high school rivals, Wes's team winning every matchup between the 2 future Hawks. But even that wasn't enough to hurt a close friendship that began way back in elementary school, and later had Wes selling the Hartford coaching staff on the virtues of recruiting his younger friend.
I met Wes, and his dad was the coach of our little basketball team. And I feel like ever since then we had a little clique or whatever, and just been best friends since.
And whenever Evan didn't have any offers at the table late in the spring, and we needed a point guard, I kept bringing him up, kept staying on G and Gal, and sure enough, it all fell into place.
Yeah, it just makes me feel like I'm more at home, just having more Texas people around, and they understand that. Like, if I'm really cold, they feel like, well, I'm from Texas too, so I know exactly how you're feeling.
Have you added y'all to your vernacular out there, or what?
Well, being from Philly, we can't say y'all. That's not allowed. But maybe I added, how you doing? You know? But, you know, going down to Texas has been great. Obviously, the barbecue, every time I go recruiting, I get the barbecue. And then I come back and tell them guys what great barbecue I had. And that ticks them off.
Yeah, that was a universal answer. They really do miss that.